It's time for the Joyful Moments with JJ show. If you would like to book JJ to speak at your event, or if you have a lighthearted story you'd like to have shared on air, please email your story to Joyful Moments with JJ. The email is jj@JJs-Ministries.org. That's jj@JJs-Ministries.org. And the associated ministry website is JJs-Ministries.org.
Gilbert hit his knees, clutching his funny-looking block of wood between his hands. With a wrinkled brow, he set to converse with his father. He prayed in earnest for a very long minute and a half. Then he stood, smiled on his face, and announced, "Okay, I am ready." As the crowd cheered, a boy named Tommy stood with his father as their car sped down the ramp. Gilbert stood with his father within his heart and watched his block of wood wobble down the ramp with surprisingly great speed and rushed over the finish line a fraction of a second before Tommy's car. Gilbert leaped into the air with a loud thank you. As the crowd roared in approval, the scoutmaster came up to Gilbert with microphone in hand and asked the obvious question, "So you prayed to win, huh, Gilbert?" To which the boy answered, "Oh, no, sir. That wouldn't be fair to ask God to help you beat someone else. I just ask Him to make it so I don't cry when I lose." Children seem to have a wisdom far beyond us. Gilbert didn't ask God to win the race. He didn't ask God to fix the outcome. Gilbert asked God to give him strength in the outcome. When Gilbert first saw the other cars, he didn't cry out to God. No fair, they had a father's help. No, he went to his father for strength. Perhaps we spend too much of our prayer time asking God to rig the race, to make us number one, or too much time asking God, remove us from the struggle, when we should be seeking God's strength to get through the struggle. Gilbert didn't pray to win, thus hurt someone else. He prayed that God supply the grace to lose with dignity. Gilbert, by his stopping the race to speak to his father, also showed the crowd that he wasn't there without a dad, but his father was most definitely there with him. Yes, Gilbert walked away a winner that night with his father at his side. Psalm 121:2 shares, "My help comes from the Lord, the maker of earth and heaven."
That's today's edition of Joyful Moments with JJ. If you'd like to book JJ to speak at your event, you can email jj@jjs-ministries.org. Her ministry website is jjs-ministries.org.